Hola amigos, welcome back to another Bring a Blanket Live Writing and Productivity Sprint with me, Emma Bennet, and my co-host today, RC, who has only just got up, so we're going to have to be gentle with him today. Hi RC, tell us about yourself for anybody who doesn't know all about you already.
I can't remember.
You can't remember anything about yourself.
Hi folks, I'm RC Scott. I write horror, I talk, and I do other things when I'm awake. Hi, thanks for having me, Emma.
Cool. No problem. Thank you for coming. And you can have a little rest and wake up during the first 25-minute sprint, I guess. If you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Emma Bennet. I'm a UK-based writer and I write contemporary romance and the occasional children's picture book. I tend to do these sprints a few times a week, but it is going to be a bit haphazard for the next couple of weeks just because I have a lot of other stuff going on. So I will do them when I can. Usually we go for 3 hours, but this is just going to be a 2-hour session because I've got someone who needs to get off to scout camp. And so I need to finish at 4 p.m. our time or thereabouts, so I can do that. This is the first of my lives since I have been monetized. So I kind of set things up and I don't quite know how it works with lives. So if there's anything that's annoying you in the chat, like extra things that have been added in, please let me know so that I can turn them off if they're not working, because I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally just like pressing buttons to see what happens. So feedback on that would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Today, I am going to be working on basically getting organized because it's been a crazy week here and I don't know what I'm doing. And the AWC, AuthorTube Writing Conference, is starting in mere hours, people, mere hours. And I'm doing a fair few bits for it and I need to make sure that I know when I'm supposed to be going live, with who, what I need to prepare and stuff like that. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing. What are you going to be working on, RC? Waking up for the first sprint and then?
I shall be working on a graphic novel. Why not?
Cool.
That's become prioritized.
Mm-hmm.
What are you working on?
Well, I'm not actually working, am I? I'm just trying to get my life together. I should really be working on my Regency romance because I've got a lot more that I need to do on that. But there is no time at the moment. I need to get this weekend sorted out first. Anyway, let's have a look and see who is there. I know that Felicia is here. RC did his little devil thing. Felicia is here, hiya, and she's asking what type of horror. RC writes an all horror. What, you encompass all horror?
I'm trying to run the gamut on horror and do every subgenre I can.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I was in my writing class the other day, we were discussing if there was a particular genre or subgenre that we didn't think that we would ever even read, let alone write. Because my argument is that in every genre, there'd be something that you can find that you would like. Like, I'm not a big horror fan, but I do love Dracula, for example. But the one genre that we all decided that we definitely would not read was Westerns. There you go.
There are some good Westerns out there. I know that I grew up watching Westerns. My dad, oh God, Bonanza, Roy Rogers, The Rifleman, all that jazz. But I do like me some like shoot 'em up, Sergio Leone, Clint Eastwood, Dollar Trilogy stuff. Not so much the wholesome. Oh, we gotta not unpoison the reservoir. No, go out there and bounty hunt some people. Those Westerns are good, but otherwise a lot of them are boring.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched some Western films and I can't say I was all that impressed. I'm trying to think if there was, but there were probably a couple I liked, but I don't know. Western like books set in the Wild West. I don't know. I can't see myself ever enjoying one of those.
Have you ever seen the Dollar Trilogy? It's a
No.
fistful of dollars for a few dollars more, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is probably my favorite film.
I've seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And I've seen, I can't think of the names now. I've seen, what's the one that Bill Clinton used to love and make everybody watch every time they came to the White House? With Grace Kelly. High Noon. So boring. Seriously.
Isn't that boring. John Wayne movie?
No.
High Noon. I've never seen that one.
Maybe is it John Wayne? I'm going to look it up in the first sprint. I'll look it up. I've watched a few. We did this thing like it must have been about 10 years ago, where we made a list of like classic movies that we needed to watch and tried to work our way through them. We watched some really bad stuff, honestly.
I haven't read a lot of Western novels, but if you want to read a really good one, probably one of the greatest books I ever read, Blood Meridian by the late great Cormac McCarthy. It's like splatterpunk Western, but magnificently written.
Okay. Message me with the name and stuff because I'm not writing it down now.
Radio.
Send it to me on Discord and I will look at it. Felicia says, I watched your Regency romance interview, Emma. Very interesting. Oh, cool. Which one? Because I had two. I interviewed Meredith Phillips, who is currently writing a Regency romance, and she is here on the YouTubes. And then I also interviewed Virginia Heath, who has had lots of Regency romances out. She's like the queen of Regency. She's amazing. And they were both so lovely. Laura says, just about to write, so of course my cat has laid on the laptop. Yay! Good old cats. I got that laid. I think laid. Just like laid. Yeah, Laid. I'd go with that. That's cool. Okay, guys, should we get into a 25-minute sprint so that RC can have some quiet time with his coffee and come to? Would that be a good idea? I feel good. Yeah. Okie dokes. Let's be all amazing and productive and awesome in 3. Is it going to work? 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so how did that go, RC? You are awake now, which is fantastic to know. What did you get up to?
Well, I spent most of that time waking up. Not very much otherwise. I got my Word file open. I'm
Yay.
on the page I'm supposed to be working on the panel I'm working on, and just I haven't got to that stage yet.
I think you're doing really well.
Thank you.
It's only like 9:30 there or something, isn't it?
8:30.
Why are you even here?
Because my friend asked me to come, and I like doing stuff for my friends.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate that.
What'd you get done?
I started my very important list of where I need to be and when and what I need to do. And then I got distracted and I forgot what I was writing. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing 8 p.m. on Sunday. Could be anything, but it is something. So, yeah. We'll see. I'll work it out. I'll work it out in the next sprint. It's no problem.
You got this.
I've got this. Do you know, I might not, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. A few people have said to me today, you've got this. And I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not. But we'll see.
Well, there's a chance you do have it.
A small chance. What did you guys all get up to? Why is my vote all croaky? Lula's here. Good morning. I'm back. Yes, you haven't been around for ages. But has a cold. That is horrible. I hate being sick. I'm not good at being sick.
Especially in summer.
Yeah. Oh, it's extra bad in summer, isn't it? When it's all like hot and nasty and you're coffee and
can't breathe in the humidity.
Yeah. Horrible. Barney is here as well. And the lovely Sakutumi, who is working on her AuthorTube writing conference video talk thingy. Ujima flip it, what's it? Bonnie is drinking coffee in the garden while kids sleep. Lovely. Your kids or just general kids?
The quiet before the storm.
Exactly. Lula says, I want a that girl routine, but after I take a walk, I always feel like napping rather than showering, and then I skip breakfast and lunch and go straight to dinner. Okay, you don't need a that girl routine. The that girl routine is stupid. You need a what works for you routine. There we go. Life advice right there. Yeah, there you go. What do you reckon, RC? That girl routine? Do you know what that girl routine is?
I'm pretty sure I've heard it, maybe not by that name. What is it?
Yeah, it's like the perfect girl who gets up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and goes to the gym and then makes her kale smoothie and I don't know what else she does. I get bored at that point.
I mean, like a go-getter, like Amy Poehler's character from Parks and Recreation.
Oh no, I love her. She's brilliant.
Well, yeah, she's the same thing. She's always going right in the morning. Caffeine. Let's do this.
No, it's not always like going. It's all very like, So, now I've had my kale and it's time for me to be spiritual for half an hour. And then I will fill out my journal and spend quality time with this person and blah, blah, blah. It's all very kind of.
Planner, you mean?
Yeah. No, journal. Planner is for another time. The journal is in the morning when you have to write down all your thoughts first thing. The planner is like during the day. Get it right, for heaven's sakes.
I don't do either.
Well, maybe you should.
I guess my stories are me just expressing my feelings.
There you go. Jocelyn is here as well. Lulu thinks maybe she walks too far. I've been walking at least 40 minutes lately. That isn't too far. All the walking. Walking's good for you. Walk further. Everybody should walk. Bonnie is going to a baseball game tonight. Cool. I'd love to go to a baseball game.
Professional, minors, Little League.
Little League would be best. That would be sweetest.
They don't keep score.
Oh, okay, that's stupid then. I hate that. Well done. You participated. Have a medal. Oh, whatever.
And yeah, there's no strikeouts. They just let him run the base, I think. The last time I saw my nephew play like years ago, I'm just watching this in dismay.
What's the point? How do you?
The kid was out. Set him down.
Set him down.
He's missing that one character-defining line that every kid should hear. You lost, Tommy. You're a loser.
Get on the bench. Exactly.
Learn from this. Get good.
Yeah, it's important. Self-development. You've got to be chucked out of teams and stuff and told you're rubbish at things.
Well, self-esteem matters more.
Sure, but you also have to know that you can't be good at everything and that you have to work for stuff. I mean, if you just turn up and don't put any effort in and then get a medal, what's the point?
Because everybody's special.
When we did the long jump at school, I'm so tiny that I could barely make it into the sand from the jumping point.
I was too tall. My foot would always say to going over.
Oh, you poor thing.
I know.
It must have been terrible.
A nightmare.
Yeah, you are a nightmare. Everybody's saying hi, Joanne. Oh, I didn't say hi to Joanne, did I? Hi, Joanne. Thank you for joining us. How you doing? Yeah, officially awake, showing coffee and flexing those muscles. Oh, yeah. Very impressive. Looking a bit yellow there. You might be a bit jaundiced.
Well, I put some whiskey in the coffee. I'm kidding.
And Psycho says, woo, just finished recording. Now to edit. Well done. That is amazing. Congratulations. Panda is here saying, watcha. I didn't know what this was. What was that?
That's a hooray, arms up in the air. Yay.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Just asking.
Now, a lot of people don't know it. Old internet crap.
And I thought that Andy had just finished like a fitness challenge thing. I thought that's what he told me a few days ago. So I was going to get him to do a flex off with you so you could see how big his muscles are and that they're bigger than yours. But he's like, what fitness challenge? Like, we never had this discussion. I swear I'm going to screenshot it and send it to him during the next sprint. So
I've always had the feeling he was some kind of hulking person like Marv out of Sin City.
Yeah.
All the nice people are usually like that.
Yeah. Fair enough. Hey, I'm a nice person.
Yes.
I'm not like that.
I'm a nice person too.
Okay, thanks. So he won a program. I haven't got it yet. So yeah, he's actually done no exercise whatsoever, which is like, yeah. So messed up what I was going for. But anyway, yeah, completely pointless endeavor. Apparently you are like Arnie's twin.
Yeah, I get to the muscles and I do the words. Write the scary stories. I didn't know what he was talking about first.
Oh,
is there an Arnie person I don't know? Is that one of the real names? A lot of people just use their usernames around here.
No, I'm guessing like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm more like your twin. Is that directed at me, Panda? Because you're really not, by the way, like my twin, and also that would be very sinister. 2 minutes into my edits of 10 minutes of content. Sasako, cool, well done. Lula got out of bed and ate a pear. Great. What does Elmer get? For what? What do I get? Do I get a prize? I don't know. Explain yourself. Juanita is here. Kat is here. Hey, I just got done cleaning the guinea pig cage and now I'm working on the spreadsheet. What's your guinea pig called? Mine's called Miss Fanshawe. Laura says, oh, what are your guinea pigs called? We only have one guinea pig now, but she's quite happy because she didn't really like other guinea pigs very much anyway. So it's fine.
Did she attack them?
No, she just wasn't bothered. Like, we did have one that we reckoned was half ferret that used to chase the other ones around and try to bite their bums for a bit. But this one, she just wasn't bothered with the other guinea pigs. She just used to do her own thing. So she's fine because you should generally keep 2 of them at least. There you go.
Isn't there a law in like some country where you got to have more than one guinea pig, otherwise they die of loneliness? It's like a law.
Oh, that's so sad. Well, we keep her in because they used to be like outside, or when it got cold, we'd like bring them into the we've got like a big garage, but she's inside the house now because we were worried about her being by herself. during the winter after our other guinea pig died. But she's so much happier now. Honestly, she's so bossy and noisy, and she bosses us all around. You can just hear her like first thing in the morning. It's like, week, because she wants some carrots and stuff. She's actually much happier by herself, this particular guinea pig.
I can relate. But yeah, it's Switzerland. You can't just own one because they're so social and they need other guinea pigs around. You got to have two.
Yeah, generally they are. We've had some that have been very close, but not this one. She's an independent lady. Lula says, I go through phases of wanting to watch YouTube, so that's why I haven't been here. Fair enough. Here we go. We have a definition for that girl, the girl who does all the things expected of her. I have low expectations of myself, I guess. I see they want to stop while you're ahead. I don't even know what you were saying, but she's probably right. Love the band, yeah.
You don't tell me that. Otherwise, that's the opposite thing I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's true. He's very, very stubborn. Okay. Don't tell him to do anything. That does not go down well. Psycho says 5 Below was selling a witchcraft book and they couldn't fulfill it, so they cancelled my order. What's 5 Below? Do you know what 5 Below is, RC?
It's a store out by here. It's below $5.
Oh, okay.
It's like a dollar store, but with no food.
Okay, it sounds stupid. I like the food bits, but that's annoying that they cancelled your order. That's not fair. Like they should fulfill the rest of it and just charge you for the ones that you've got, like $1 each, because it's not your fault that they didn't have like things in stock. People being nice. And Juanita says, I'm writing mysteries currently, but that may change over the next year. Oh, cool. RC is like Arnie because he must be ripped like Arnie. I'm like Alma because I'm not large in stature. Yeah, but you're not as small as me.
I'm not as ripped as Arnold. That's decades of living in a gym all day, every day. And I'm not a bodybuilder.
Yeah, so that.
And not to mention, I want to be able to wipe my own butt. I don't need biceps that big. You ever see those guys? They could never scratch the back at all, not even the side. They can't even reach it.
I wonder what they do. Do they have like a stick with like toilet paper?
They probably have a trainer who scratches and wipes certain areas.
Oh. Do you think a trainer or like an assistant trainer?
I am sure that both. Mm-hmm. Whoever can be there to pick up the burden of this very limited person.
I hope they get paid well.
Who mashed up their body in the sake of aesthetic.
Nice. Kat's got 3 guinea pigs, Parker and Paris, and my mum's is Gizmo. He's in the cage next to the girl's cage. We have a dog called Paris, but it's Paris with 1 R. After the Trojan prince, not after the city. Laura says, indoor guinea pig. I love their squeaks. Yeah, she is so bossy. She's awesome. She's basically me, but in guinea pig form. It's amazing. My friend has dozens of guinea pigs, says Lula. They breed them and sell them for $25 each. Nice one. Panda's telling you not to write a best-selling book. I agree. You mustn't do that, okay? Whatever you do, do not write a best-selling book.
Noted.
Good. Right. Next month, we'll see you on the Times bestseller list. Joanne says, I write contemporary fiction, currently revising my bakery rivals to a lover's novel, Project Sugar and Spice. Yes.
Can you imagine me like getting interviewed by some of these like big people and just me still being me? So what's your process? I just write shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you talk us through your thought process? No. I don't really have one. I just sit down and have a lot of caffeine and then I just see what happens. And it's usually really dark and scares people. And then I publish
well, folks, if I were to discuss my thought process, all of a sudden I'd hear that knock on my door. They would come to take me away. Where I won't be making money off of writing.
You'd be okay. You're an artiste. You're allowed to be a bit dark and mysterious. and sinister. It's fine. If you weren't an artiste, it wouldn't be okay. That's when you get carted away. Laura says, our cute names Gizmo was my nickname when I was a kid. Oh, that's a cute nickname. I like that. See, so bodybuilders can't wipe their own ass. Yeah.
Have you ever seen them do it? I haven't.
Well, I haven't seen most people wipe their bums, have I?
I don't know what you do.
I'm going to Google this. I'm going to Google it during the next sprint and find out. I think you're making this up.
I'm pretty sure a lot of bodybuilders can wipe their own buttocks, but there are some out there, those big, just jacked out people. Like, no, they're not reaching it.
Okay. Talk about guinea pigs. Juanita loves Rivals to Lovers theme. I could never pull it off myself. Oh, Haley is here. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? What are you working on? What are you doing? You must be on your summer holidays now. You guys break up so early in the US. It's crazy.
Yeah, we do a lot of weird things over here.
Yeah. Lula says, I need a way to convince Mum that Parker can be used as a feminine or androgynous name. What Mum? Mum in your book? Your Mum? What? Yeah, Parker can be both. Actually, I think Parker's more like a girl's name, isn't it?
I've seen both.
Yeah, see? There we go.
It's like Cameron.
Yeah. There we go. See? RC says it's fine. Just take a clip from this and play it, and there we go. RC says it's fine. Sorted. I'm glad that we dealt with that one. People being kind to people and saying hi. I love it when everybody's all friendly in the chat. It's so sweet. Guinea pigs. Panda says, I make a point not to look for people wiping their asses. This discussion turned weird. Yeah.
Well, I mean, point, because even you go to Google search it, you don't know what you're going to come back with. What the results would be if you were to put in bodybuilders wiping their own ass. But I know the internet enough to know that you will get some terrible things back with that search.
Yeah. As Laura says, don't Google image it. Yeah. Margaret says, what refined conversation I came in on. Yeah, this wouldn't happen on your channel. This is very much a my channel kind of conversation, isn't it? Margaret's channel is much more refined. Apparently we should start a podcast together. It's like a morning radio talk show.
What are we calling it?
I don't know.
Lady and the Vamp?
Yeah. I like that. That's good. That was very quick. Well done.
Coffee.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Sucker was up at 7 and then drove 2 hours home. Ugh. That doesn't sound fun.
She doing a thing?
No, indeed. So what were you going to say, Arcee?
I was saying she's doing the thing.
Yeah, she is. She's awesome. But yeah, summer break. Things we sharing.
When do they get out for summer in England?
They break up like mid-July, so they've still got about another 3 weeks in the schools, and then they go back. They get like 6 weeks. They go back at the beginning of September.
Wow. You get almost an extra month over here.
Yeah. Yeah, but you guys go back. But although it's different in Scotland, they go back like mid-August for some reason, which seems like really silly. As you've got people, you know, who live actually in England whose kids might go to school in Scotland, you know, if they're on the border. So that seems a bit crazy to me.
People are weird.
Yeah.
That's the only way. That's the conclusion.
Yeah. Lula says, I am gender fluid and Mum refuses to call me Parker because she's transphobic and thinks Parker is super masculine. Okay, so first of all, I'm really, really sorry then that I was calling you she because I didn't realize, and I will try to remember not to. But Parker is not masculine. It's a really nice name. And if you like it, then there we go. Go with that. I say. And I definitely think it can be used for whatever and for anyone. Panda is not doing a search on the bodybuilders.
You know what? I'm doing it right now.
Excellent. Parker, yeah. Mum is silly. Yeah, there we go. I agree. There's a new emoji thing by the comments. Is that from being monetized? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So it is from being monetized. I'm not sure what I set up. I was just pressing buttons. So I was saying at the beginning of the stream that if there's anything that's annoying for you guys, just let me know and I can turn it off because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm literally just like pressing buttons and doing things. And yeah.
Okay. I wish I didn't look that up.
Okay. I'm going to look it up in a minute. I'm going to start a sprint and then I'm going to look it up and we can discuss it.
Well, this wasn't so much images; it was just showing blogs of bodybuilders explaining how they wipe their own butts, and that was. They got
So
really. They were sharing their feelings about. I know how it is. Don't flex your muscles by doing it. All right, I'm done.
I'm so looking this up. That's what I'm doing this sprint. Okay, I'm looking up bodybuilders wiping their butts. Okay, you cool to start another sprint? I'll see.
All right, y'all. Let's get some words in. 5,
Okay.
4, 3,
Well,
2, sprint.
Oh no, I'm not ready. 3, 2, 1. You don't get to do the countdown. There we go. That is the end of the second sprint. We will do one more sprint in a little while after some chattage. I'll see. How did that go for you?
It went less worse than last time.
Okay. Did you get any words down, or were you staring at your file once it was open?
I got distracted a little bit by several things.
Oh.
But
bodybuilders.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I can't get my mind off what I'm doing later. That's why I keep getting distracted.
Oh. Can we know what you're doing later, or is it secret?
I'm going to attempt to record all of my stories, narrating them. And I'm going to learn how to edit that shit. And then I'm going to put it on there and see if that can help me get a job doing that and move in that direction.
Cool. Are you going to use, is it ACX? Is that what it is?
I use Audacity. Oh, I know AC. I mean, whatever they call that, however you import it or export it.
Yeah. So it's the site I think that Amazon uses, and you can put your voice files on there, and then you can either kind of have your book available, or you can put yourself as a voice actor, and people can hire you on there.
How would you do the voice acting? Would you just do like snippets of you doing different accents or whatever?
Yeah. So you kind of, you put little snippets that people can listen to. So you just have yourself reading, like, I don't know, some Dickens or whatever, if that was the kind of thing that you thought that you would be good for, or in your case, you would read some erotica and make a fortune.
Or all the above.
Yeah, all of the above.
Well, it's not so much what I think, it's what everyone keeps saying I should do. So why not?
Sure. Go on, what were you going to say?
Nothing. I was done.
Okay, cool. Well, everybody keeps saying it because it's a good idea. And you've got the microphone already, so it's a new skill to learn.
You just want me to do erotica?
Yes, I do. Changing the subjects before I go bright red. Sacco says, don't forget to like the stream, folks. Thank you very much. That is a very good point. If you haven't booped that like button, please make sure that you do. Panda reckons that RC needs to ask ChatGPT.
How about no?
Yeah, how about no? We don't use Chat IBS here. Evil.
Yes.
My small little bit of investigation led to the knowledge that apparently bodybuilders reach from under the front if they can't go around the back. So that's good to know. Yeah, and Andy's life is now complete. So that was a good thing that I did. That was my good deed for the day.
Well done, Emma.
Thank you. Clara says, hello, everyone. Hello, Clara. How are you and what are you working on? Justin saying hi. Everybody being nice. I put a link in the chat to the playlist for the AuthorTube Writing Conference, which is starting in like 4.5 hours now, with the opening ceremony that's going to be at 8 p.m. British time. So like 3 p.m. Eastern time. I think that's right. Anyway, so yeah, there's a playlist with all of the weekend's events on, so you can go along and see what you would like to go along to. There are like, the times are kind of doubled up. So for example, I'm on at the same time as Estelle, which is really annoying because I would have liked to have been in her chat, but I'll just have to make sure that I watch hers afterwards or something like that. So yeah, there's always different options for the different times. And it should be a very, very fun weekend, I think.
Question.
Yeah.
Opening ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on there? Is there like a performance book? Y'all releasing dubs? What's the opening ceremony for AWC?
I didn't name it. I'm just going with the information that I have.
Is there a ritual? Dark ritual? Ceremony?
No, come on, I'm not going to be involved in any dark rituals, am I? All my rituals are going to be like bringing happiness and light to people. So that's the kind of rituals they would be. But it's not me who's organizing it. It is Shannon and Margaret. So all I know, I actually need to read through the show notes. I know that I need to be there, and I think it's just like talking about what's going to be going on and what talks we are looking forward to and things like that.
Well, whatever rituals you perform, do what thou wilt, but just remember that there's no light without darkness.
Fair enough. That's why I have you here. You see, you balance me out.
Yes.
That's why it's so good. Clara says, I'm good. Joanne, setting back into my routine and loving it. How have you been? Juanita, looking forward to the AuthorTube Writing Conference. I recognize a few of the hosts. There's lots of good people speaking there. And Sacco's all set for Sunday. Awesome. Well done.
Sacco Sunday.
Sacco Sunday. I'm jealous that you're done. Laura says my Scrivener has started how you say that maybe has started underlining all my English spellings as though they're wrong. The cheek. Oh, you need to set it to the correct language. We used to say the Queen's English, so presumably now it's the King's English that we would say.
Really? You're going to change it over that?
Well, I'm guessing as we don't have a queen anymore, they would now be the King's English. I guess.
It'll be a long time before that's bred out of the population. They're going to keep saying the Queen's English.
Yeah, we probably will. Probably will. Oh, and I was asking if Laura had sent off her chapters to Mills and Boone yet, but not yet. She took a few days off. Hopefully soon. So Sacco says her talk is only 7.5 minutes, but that leaves time for questions if there are any. Cool. Very cool. I am looking forward to it. I'll have to remind myself what time your talk is at, actually, so that hopefully I can make it on time for that one, the actual thing. Joanne is doing well. Oh, Mama Maggie has joined us. Hello.
Mama Maggie!
That was a little much.
She's like one of the first people I met in Author 2 years ago. She's awesome. She's my friend.
Oh, that's so nice.
She's been there since the beginning.
Oh, I think I was on here for at least 7 months before I knew Mama Maggie. And for some reason, I think it was Restream that I was using. It used to hate her and it would never show her comments up when she was in the chat. It was terrible. Terrible. Joanne is raising money for some artwork. And did it change it to UK or Aussie English?
There's a difference?
There is a difference. I had a manuscript that I was doing a developmental edit on, and that had Australian English, like as its setting. Lots of didgeridoos, I imagine. Jen is here.
Hi, Jen.
Jen's here. Mama Maggie is feeling a bit better today. Oh, have you been struggling with your migraines again? I hope not. Oh, and you got a particular hello from Mama Maggie. You must be one of her favorites.
Well, she's one of mine.
Oh, that's nice. I think everyone loves Maggie. Jen says, I have a bit before I go to work, so I thought I'd drop in and hot the like button. Very cool. It should be set to UK English, says Laura. Of course it should. It must have changed it to American somehow. Oh, awful.
I don't speak American.
All of those extra Z's and everything. The Royals English. Andy reckons it should be. The Royals English.
Does it mean there's like a Scottish English and an Irish English too?
No. I think it's just...
Because I read Train Spotting.
Yeah.
You read the book? That is not English, but it is.
Mm.
It's all Scottish.
I've seen the film, haven't read the book, but I have heard that the book's good, actually.
It's really good, but it's all Scottish dialect to the point where there's a
Yeah.
glossary at the back for you to look up the words.
Oh. Jen says, I think I'm learning how to balance the job with writing and other things finally. Well done. Yeah, that is not easy, especially if you work full time. Keiko is here. Hiya, how are you? Jen is still drinking coffee and waking up. Your coffee can't be as strong as RC's because his hit him after only like 10 minutes. And then he was his wonderful chirpy self that you see before us.
I would call more of a caw than a chirp.
Fair enough. His amazing cawing self that you see here. Keiko says, just off from field work for uni and falling again into the rabbit hole of research for my story. How's everyone? I'm good. Thank you for asking. I went to the seaside yesterday. It was brilliant. It was really, really good.
Wow.
RC is so cute. Isn't he? He is the cutest. Absolutely
adorable.
Completely adorable. We all love RC. I'm being dive bombed by a fly here. Oh, it's part-time jobs. That's helpful. Yeah. But honestly, if it's like little bits every day, then it's so disturbing. You can't work like that. Cannot work like that. Mama Maggie says, today's the first day since the 13th that I've had a normal temperature. Oh, yeah, you had COVID, didn't you? I shouldn't say that on here, should I? I can't remember.
I think we're okay. You won't get taken by secret police, the secret YouTube police.
Yay for me. Yeah, nobody likes you. Oh, that's rubbish. Well, I'm glad that your temperature's back down to normal now anyway.
Glad you're feeling better.
That sucks. Yeah. Okay, let's get started on the final sprint. Otherwise, we're not going to have time for one. And then you and I are just going to be like talking rubbish for the next half an hour.
The best rubbish there is.
Yeah, that does sound actually kind of fun. Okay, right. Here we go. Oh, I haven't got 3-2-1. I've only got a 2-1. Never mind. We'll work with it. Okay, let's be all productive and awesome in 2, 1. Let's go. There we go. That is the end of the final sprint for today. How did you do, RC?
I'm progressing through a scene. One thing I've always had trouble with when I first started writing was like I couldn't really get myself into the scene and getting the plot moving forward with dialogue unless I'm sitting down writing. Like off trying to do other things and trying to think about it. It's almost like, catching parts of it, the skeletal part of it. I can't really fill it out till I'm there doing it. And with writing comic book scripts, well, it's all telling, which is a good thing. But you're also playing like, director, cameraman, cinematographer. So you got to like, oh, what angle do you want it? What do you want to show? What do you want any symbolism behind that? And yeah, I'm figuring it out.
Okay.
How'd you do?
I did okay. I thought of a few more things that I needed to do this weekend, so I needed to add those. And then I was working on the outline of what I'm writing next month. But I keep thinking of like fun little things that people can say and kind of getting carried away writing those. And it's like, that's not outlining. You're supposed to be outlining. You need to outline for this. You need to stop writing down little cute things.
At least you'll have that to shave off later. Yeah. And maybe it'll come into play later on.
Yeah. There's some good lines. I'll be honest. I just feel that I need to actually know where the story's going. I think that's maybe more important. Where were we in the chat? We were talking kittens and all kinds of things. Bum, bum, bum. I remember saying that you were cute.
Aw. That's something a friend would say.
Yeah. I think we were like here. I think Jen was saying that she works split shifts, so she works a bit, comes home and writes, works a little more, and then comes home again, and it breaks up the day. I think I'd find that quite difficult because if I'm kind of writing and if I'm like in that zone, and then if I have to go off and do something else, I find that difficult.
Welcome to my life.
Yes.
Apparently Jen's life too.
Yeah. But I can see that it would break it up. The best rubbish. I think that's what we talk. The best rubbish, apparently. Jen wants another baby kitten. Doesn't everyone? Seriously. All AWC mods, check the Google Sheet to confirm your slots.
Confirm your slots.
Okay. Sounds a bit rude when you say it like that. Some schedule. There we go. Jen likes her schedule unless she takes a nap. Then I just don't want to ignore the fact I need to leave again. I'm not a napping person. That wouldn't be a problem for me. And Jen's daughter thinks she's ready for another kitten since losing hers in January. I think you should get her a kitten if she wants one.
Or a puppy.
Yeah, or puppy. Yeah, puppies are fun.
Yes.
Oh, poor dead cats. Poor dead cats. Yeah, I'm glad that Mama Maggie's on the mend. It sounds like you really haven't been well at all.
She's tough, though.
Yeah, she is. Jen says, I just told the kid it's going to be work on your part. I'm in and out all day. Kittens have an adjustment period. Yeah, kittens are hard work. Puppies are even harder work, I would argue, though.
But more worth it.
Yeah, maybe. Except when you've got one that you have to take everywhere with you, like we do. Our dog Hector goes everywhere, and I mean everywhere. He can't be left at all. So everywhere we go.
Why? Does he like tear up the house when you're gone?
He has epileptic fits, so I won't leave him in case he has a seizure.
What kind of dog?
So I just won't do it. So he goes everywhere.
What kind of dog?
Oh, he's a chocolate Labrador.
Aw.
Yeah. So, and we've got his brother Paris, like, may as well come with us. Like, if we're taking one of them with us, then we may as well take both of them. So, yeah. You'd be amazed.
Dog party.
Dog party. They can go in banks, in charity shops, in post offices. It's amazing where you can take a dog if you ask nicely. Libraries.
Who's going to say no to a dog? I will never refuse admittance to a dog. Humans, all day. But no, you can come. Your dog can come in. You can stay outside, asshole.
Maybe the supermarket. Maybe not the supermarket.
If they behave themselves, they can go in the supermarket.
Yeah. And when Hector always used to come to the farmer's market in the town that we used to live in, every month when it was on, he'd go, and some of the stall holders knew him and would give him like little samples and things. He thought it was the best.
Wow.
So we're talking kittens. His name is Thing One. I think I missed the beginning of this conversation. But he's a little older, but still cuddly and talkative. He thinks his legs are just for show and he should be carried from room to room. Oh.
Well, you know what they say, right? To a dog, your family. To a cat, your staff.
Yeah. It's very true. I thought we had one cat and she genuinely did not like me. Yeah, she didn't really hate me. She just was not interested in me whatsoever. Then I was away for a couple of weeks and apparently the vet reckoned that she was so depressed because she wasn't well. So we took her to the vet and the vet reckoned that she got so depressed because I wasn't there that she had to be put on antidepressants.
Wow. She needed somebody to hate and you weren't around to do that.
Exactly. And I was like, this has cost me like £80 to give this cat antidepressants because she's so sad that I wasn't there. And she's still hissing at me. Like,
well, it shows you, we do need that nemesis in our life. Batman needs his Joker, Sherlock needs his Moriarty, and that cat needed you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I thought that vet was a bit dodgy, to be honest. I think we gave them to her for a bit and then I was like, oh, she's fine. And she was. She was absolutely fine. So apparently the timer stopped, but just for Saka. So there we go. Virus things. The world doesn't stop for you. Oh, gosh. Funny.
That was a perfectly timed joke. But
it was. Your timing today has been absolutely superb. Like you are on just the right level of caffeine.
I like to give thanks to Devil Mountain Coffee for its extreme strength.
Yeah. We are not sponsored, by the way, but
yet.
Can you imagine if we did have our podcast and if we were sponsored by coffee?
Especially like a crackhead strong coffee. Be a lot of productivity.
Yeah, for you, but I'd still have to have I'd pretend I was drinking it, but really I'd have a decaf.
Do not tell the sponsors that, please.
Exactly. Yeah, we'd still get the money.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, the AuthorTube Writing Conference is this weekend, Jen. Make sure that you come and watch everybody, but especially me. My talk's going to be great. It's all about perfecting your author brand. It's going to be great. It's not filmed yet, but it's going to be great. And ML isn't feeling well today either. Oh, no. That's rubbish. Feel better soon. Sako says, I don't know why I'm so angry that my husband's art is constantly stolen by Chinese manufacturers and then sold to American companies. No protection stateswide whatsoever.
I understand why she's angry. I'd be angry too.
I get that. I get that a little bit, more than a little bit.
Fully.
Yeah, that'd be pretty annoying. We're gonna have to finish soon. I'll be late. Rita popped in. Hi, Rita. Lula took a walk. Laura got 286 words. Woo, woo, woo. Sako says, I feel you. I'll got to do button seat time. Yeah. There we go. Oh, people saying hi. Juanita says, I didn't see your name with the list of hosts in the conference. Are you on with someone else? No, I'm on just me. Sunday at, let me check. I am on. So my talk is 4 p.m. my time. So it's 11 a.m. Eastern time. That was some quick math.
Day am I streaming with you again? The 1st?
Yes, next Saturday if you're free. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be Black Widow. It's going to be amazing.
Which one?
Amazing. Just the Black Widow. Is there more than one Black Widow? Like
Well,
the superhero?
there's I was gonna say there's a spider, there's a superhero, there's like movies.
Oh, I see. Like the superhero. We were all choosing superhero characters to be for the weekend. There's going to be like a theme to the weekend.
I'll be Deadpool.
Yeah, that would be brilliant. That would be so cool. Mama Maggie says to you, the kiddos claim I am the bad kind of immortal. I don't die, but I don't have all the perks like healing or eternal youth. Oh,
if immortality were a thing, it'd probably be something like that.
Yeah.
You just endure. You don't have like the Highlander or Dracula type stuff.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be as good as we think it's going to be.
Just like reality.
Yeah. Loki likes to go everywhere with me too, says Neil. Yeah, but he's little. These are two big chocolate Labradors. They're like 30 kilograms each. They're big dogs. Yeah.
Big puppy dogs.
Yeah. Drinking Black Rifle coffee, Grizzly blend.
That sounds good.
Cool. Here we go. Okay, guys, we are going to have to end it there. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that you managed to get some stuff done. RC, you are such a lovely co-host. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Do you want to do a little outro, or do you not? Like, what would you like to do?
Hey, folks, this is RC. I write horror and I talk. I can be found on any platform on social media, just not TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Not the talk. Don't like the talk. Cool. Okay, guys. Hopefully I will see some of you in the chat at the different AuthorTube writing conference talks that are going on this weekend. And yeah, thank you again for joining us. We'll catch you very, very soon. Bye for now.
Stay hydrated.
Good advice.